Hello, I'm Lisa May Young from Stories with Lisa May Young. You know how much stories mean to me, and today I'm going to share my story of lockdown. But before I go to do that, I'm going to show you the real me. And during lockdown I have placed this headband on my head to make myself feel more confident, a little mask. So in order to tell you my story of lockdown, I'm going to take off and be me. For the first few weeks of lockdown, the novelty of it, and I say that whilst being in a very scared, anxious position, and anxious about other people, anxious about their health, anxious about these poor people that have passed away. What I did during the first few weeks was to keep myself distracted. And I did a no bad job of it. I did online writing classes, I told stories to keep people entertained of their lives. And it wasn't so much for other people, I was doing it for myself, because if I was busy, I wasn't thinking about what was actually going on. I'm working at home at the moment. I'm one of the very fortunate people that are working from home and still have a job. And I saw this quote from I think it was a Twitter account of the Canadian government, and it was, the line said, "You're at home during a pandemic trying to work." And when I saw that, it really resonated with me, because I had a fantasy about working from home. The idea in my head of being mega productive, it was a bit of a fantasy. And in terms of energy, I found lockdown very difficult. 1 minute, and this is several times during the day, I'm full of beans, full of energy, and the next minute I'm incredibly tired. And then when I do have time to relax, it's at the weekend where we're not really meant to be going anywhere, I have this voice in my head saying, "Lisa, you should be doing this, you should be doing that." And it's taken me weeks and months to realise that the only thing I should have been doing was taking care of myself. Very hard lesson to learn. I learned that I needed structure to my day. I needed to go for a walk first thing in the morning. When I had my lunch, I had to be away from my desk. And when I finished my work, I put away my laptop. I put away my laptop in a cupboard and I went for a shower. And that was me finished. And those little things have just helped. It's made me more reflective and compassionate towards people and myself. A couple of days ago, I saw a conversation, and this is not a unique situation. I saw a conversation between a young guy and an older woman outside Aldi, because we're all sitting outside socially distancing, keeping our 2 metres apart. We're sitting on the different little crosses on the floor, on the ground. And there was a conversation between these two people, and they're talking about everything from the guy's business to government schemes that are meant to help people, what was happening in the news, the protests. They were talking about anything and everything, and then they finished the conversation by talking about how much they were looking forward to and how they were taking care of themselves. Now, just to explain, I'm not just nosy, I'm a writer, so it's kind of an occupational hazard. I don't normally listen to other people's conversations, but this conversation, I can't help thinking it was meant, because I wondered, would those two people spoken like that before lockdown? Possibly not. They wouldn't have met. They would have hurriedly gone into the shop and left. And that's what I've found during lockdown and being outside in shops, and people are having real conversations with other people. And I hope and that community and connection that we've built up in the since the end of March. I really hope that when things go back to normal and we're sitting in cupcake coffee box with our coffees and we're looking back and reflecting, we're not going to forget those conversations, and we're not going to forget that connection and that sense of community. One of the nicest things that happened to me during lockdown was that I felt heard. I felt heard by my colleagues, I felt heard by my friends, I felt heard by my family. And I remember one day a few weeks ago, and I'd phoned my mum and dad the night before and said, I feel fed up today, I'm really fed up, I miss seeing people. And then my dad arrived the next day with a little afternoon tea and a coffee. And I will remember that. I will remember that to my dying day. So that's my lockdown. It's been an experience of highs, an experience of lows. And I get the sense that that's an experience that is being shared by a lot of people. So that's my lockdown. I'm delighted to be working with Lisa Dendy of Dendy Massage Therapy and Gavin Hugh of MidgieBite Media on our lockdown. What's your story?
Hi folks, today we're going to talk about our lockdown.
Welcome to our lockdown project.
Our lockdown is about your experience of lockdown.
It's a bit different from usual.
None of us thought we'd ever live through anything like this, but here we are. And we think it's really important to capture the stories of the people who were alive at this time.
Send us all your clips. Show us what you've been doing, who you've been speaking to, what's been your experience.
Working from home, and don't forget the very important cup of tea.
Tell us about your mental health, your physical health. Have you been getting outside?
We want to see the views from your windows, the skills you've been learning, how you've been keeping in touch with family and friends.
We will make this into the most awesome project.
And remember, it's not just our lockdown, it's yours. So send us your stuff and we can't wait to hear from you. Thanks guys, take care.
What's your story?